the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the toast, Queen Corgi herself, Claudia Oshry.
Yes, hello, my loyal subjects. It is me, Queen Corgi. My reign has ended.
Corgi.
But it's also just begun.
Corgi, we love you.
Let me put my crown on. Hold on. That's better.
Queens fix each other's crowns.
Oh, yeah, here are your headphones.
Oh. Corgi, we love you.
Thank you. Yeah, they love me.
The rumors are true. Yeah, she is the Queen Corgi.
Oh my God. I feel like this is similar to the episode where I told everyone I was pregnant. Like this big secret I was keeping, so hard to keep. Mm-hmm. So hard to keep. I actually was having flashbacks to being pregnant because it was that same thing. Like so excited. The biggest thing in my life is happening and I can't talk about it. I'm singing on television.
For anyone who might not know, Claudia was on The Masked Singer, and last night
final episode.
She did something shocking. We're going to recap the best episode of TV ever. Mm-hmm. She unmasked herself on The Masked Singer. So rumors have been a swirling.
Yes, I'd like to shout out to that girl Grace on TikTok who literally figured it out before the first episode even aired. Before there was a commercial, they released a couple of hints, and this girl was like, "I'm pretty sure this is Claudia from The Toast." She was 100% right, and she put everyone on. And you know how hard it was for me, not to get involved. They're talking about me on TikTok, and I can't say anything. Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like your silence was sort of confirmation.
I know, because if any other year, there was a rumor about me being on a TV show, I would come down and speak my truth.
And in the past, there have been rumors oh, is that Claudia on Masked Singer? And this year, the rumors were true.
Yeah, she is the Queen Corgi.
Last night was your final performance on The Masked Singer. You premiered with Don't Rain on My Parade, which a lot of the toasters were watching. We all knew it was you.
So I thought that would be a good song. The selection process is really interesting. There's a couple of factors. Legally, some songs can't get cleared. You're allowed to ask for certain songs. If anybody's ever sang it before, you're most likely not allowed to. Sometimes they make exceptions, if it's a theme or something. So I knew I wanted to get a couple of songs cleared. Some of my songs did not get cleared, which was really tough. But Don't Rain on My Parade did. And I thought it'd be the perfect way to start. I thought people wouldn't have... Before I even premiered my first episode, people knew it was me. But I thought that if I gave them a little clue with the song is so me. And I did request the Glee version, which they were more than happy to oblige. So I did sing the Leah Michelle version in case anyone was wondering. And I thought that would be a little nod to the toasters watching, being yes, it's your girl.
Meanwhile, they did so many nods to the toasters watching. They did all these packages with
so cute.
The first package was so cute. It was all about you in New York City and blogging. And then last night's package, was anyone else crying?
I was really overwhelmed.
The mama corgi and the baby corgi?
So last night was sort of poetic for me because I've been trying to get Ruby to co-sleep with me for a month now, and he's like, "Girl, get away from me." Well, he's got a little bit of a runny nose. We put him down. He started crying. He started co-sleeping with me at 8 o'clock. I'm I'm kind of on TV, Ruby. So I was missing the first 10 minutes. And then he fell asleep so hard that I just put the TV on and he slept through while on my chest. It was kind of a dream. And I did end up, and I will talk about it more in depth this here and also on Patreon. I did end up leaving The Masked Singer and withdrawing from the competition, for Ruby and for that journey. So the fact that he needed his mama on the night of my big night, it was just kind of a beautiful ending. Yeah, it really was.
Full circle.
So yeah, we're going to do a full in-depth episode taking questions about the whole journey, but not me okay. So when I went to LA in October, it was and let's just be clear. I think that's proof that I would be an amazing trader. I was my lies. I was surprised nobody was on to me in October. The whole thing was so fakaked. I went to LA and it was we stayed longer, then we stayed shorter, and it was all for Ben. I would ever do something like that for Ben. But everyone was living for, I don't know. I just feel that's proof I would be an amazing trader.
That's a good point.
I was being such a liar, insane.
Yeah, and you have to be. And in general, I'm I don't support lying, but it was for the greater good. They are ironclad, airtight over there. Oh my God, I didn't tell anyone.
Jackie took it really seriously. I did too, obviously, but I don't know why. I just thought not everyone else would. Jackie was taking it so seriously, seriously freezing up when people would ask her, why is Claudia in LA? She's for Ben.
Last night, Dana texted when you revealed yourself. She was like, oh my God, that was amazing. And I'm like, how did you even know about it? Maybe from the internet. She knew that, but I didn't tell her.
No, I didn't think that you did. Don't worry.
I didn't tell a soul.
I appreciate how much you like took it seriously. They take it so seriously over there. Like I thought I had seen the show and I know that like they make everybody like cover up and wear masks. And I thought there was like a performative element to that. Like there aren't people actually walking around the lot wearing masks over their face. You guys, I was not allowed to leave my trailer without gloves, pants, obviously, their pants, their sweatshirt, a face mask, socks, covering everything. They didn't want a piece of jewelry. I guess there's like a lot of photos that get leaked. And I was like literally wearing my Toast merch. Oh. So obviously, like the Archie Parchie shirt was going to be a red flag. They take it so seriously. You have to sign like a lot of documents. Like you are not allowed to tell anyone. And like it was the craziest experience of my life. And I did it. So I found out I was going to be on. They called me over the summer, right? We were out to dinner. Mm-hmm. So at that point, I was 2 months postpartum. And I knew it was going to be in October. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be 4 months postpartum and like, I'll be fine. Like 4 months. I was already feeling like pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was like this huge life change. Like I moved to LA. I moved my whole family. I'm still exclusively breastfeeding. I have a 4-month-old. I'm working full time. And I was about to start maternity leave for you. So I was going to be doing like a little bit more work than usual. I don't know if it was like all of that like kind of sent me into a spiral or just like postpartum finally hitting me. Because I used to always say like postpartum depression is afraid of me. Postpartum anxiety is afraid of me. And like, girl, no, I'm afraid of it. Like, and I spoke about it a little bit on the podcast when I got back from LA, talking about how I was like having anxiety, but I couldn't really get into like real reasons why. But I think like all the life changes, this big opportunity, and then like the postpartum, I like had a full crash out. Like I was really not okay. And I was like kind of freaking out because I'd signed on to do the show. And like I didn't know if they were going to be understanding of like, I was like, I didn't know how to explain like, I'm not okay. And actually everybody who worked there like was a girl, like 2 of them were pregnant. Like I have to say everyone at Fox was so nice, so understanding. They gave me like a bunch of ways to work through it. They were gonna, and I was just like, listen, I feel like for the best thing. And I was also like, I didn't realize how much anxiety. I had never really left Ruby before, right? Like I did my maternity leave. We went to the Hamptons. I have a very amazing flexible job where I get to like be with my baby most of the day. And I never spent that much time away from him before. And I was like really unhappy. And then like pumping in the trailer, like it was just, I took on way more than I thought I would. And I felt like, you know what? I have sung on TV now more than once. I got to live out my dreams. I did what I came here to do. I do know that if I was in a different place in my life, like I would have won. I'm sorry. I know everybody thinks that. Like Jenny McCarthy told me and then when Jenny McCarthy came on the Toast, like that was obviously like coordinated with us and Fox, and they were like wanting to like leave little Easter eggs.
Us and Fox.
Yeah, we work with Fox, the network. I don't know if you guys are familiar.
I've not heard of it. But
and so we were talking after, and she was like, we were shook. Like we really thought you could have won. I'm like, no, I know. And it's like, for a lot of people, they're new to my voice. You obviously are not. I'm not. This is just like my party trick. She was so shook. Obviously, she was also really understanding.
No one was more shook than Ken Jeong. Oh my God, watching him last night. He loves you.
That's my king right there.
He loves you.
Okay, like obviously,
and Rita loved you too.
So obviously they film a lot, and not everything makes it to air. And I was like really hoping this one comment made it to air, but it didn't. But Rita Ora was like, "Oh my God, I love your podcast. You host with your sister, right?" And I was like, because, sometimes you're like, not everyone's going to know your podcast.
Yeah.
Rita was like, "I love your podcast." Now, I'm the biggest Rita Ora fan. Now, she was so nice. She would love the podcast. She's like, "Your sister." I think she even said like red hair.
It's
I'm
a
like,
sister.
I'm like, yes, my sister. But she was also the one who guessed Nikki Blonsky.
Oh, yeah. And last night, the guesses were even more off.
Yeah, like the packages are kind of varied. So they were, said I was a comedian. They also alluded to like viral content, and they just went straight on like the more traditional comedian path. So they were guessing like Whitney Cummings, and Amy Schumer,
SNL last week because it said live from New York. Then
I record my podcast live from New York,
right? And then this week they focused more on like podcasts. They had like the C and the J on the
did they? I didn't see that.
Like in the studio that you were recording in.
Oh yeah,
like the CJ, which is such a throwback.
Such a throwback. No, they really do their due diligence. Like, I don't know how much I'm like allowed to say. I feel like I really don't want to get in trouble. But you do these meetings before where they ask you a million questions that kind of like turn into therapy almost, because they really want to know about you, your journey to stardom, rough patches you've been through, great things you've been through. So they do these really in-depth sort of like therapy sessions to learn more about you. And that's why the packages, like the cuts go so deep,
Yeah.
And so if you're like an OG toaster, like it was so obvious. If you just listen to the podcast passively, some of these things might have missed you. But then my secret clue last night was a piece of bread.
Yeah.
So obviously.
A piece of toast.
Yeah.
also, then last night they focused more on how you just had a baby. And it was actually like a perfect way to sum up your journey. They had Queen Corgi with her
mini
cub.
Corgi. No, it was very emotional.
It was very emotional.
I was like holding Ruby, like I was not okay.
I was not okay. And then I was not okay watching you sing. Like every time, I'm the biggest fan of Queen Corgi. Like I'm obsessed with the costume.
Queen Corgi has no fans,
I'm dead. We need to talk about Queen Corgi herself because she's so iconic.
Okay, and let me tell you guys, like you are dead ass in that costume. I thought for sure when I signed up, I was like, great. Like I obviously go to like a recording studio and like somebody else is in the costume and like whatever. No, like I'm singing. Like that microphone is on. I was like, I just thought there was no way. Like I thought there was an element of TV magic to it, whether like I'm not actually singing live or I'm not actually in the costume. No, you are singing live, and I feel like you can hear me breathing because it's very hard. You are in the full fucking costume, and you are singing completely live in front of a studio audience. The whole thing is reel to tape, like it's live to tape. It's not, I thought it was for sure like movie magic in iMovie, you know? No, guys, I was in there. Not only am I just like such a temperature person, I'm also breastfeeding and postpartum. I was sweating. They do give you a little bit of an opportunity to like touch up before you might be unmasking. So I shout out to Haley. I feel like everyone's talking about my glam. Haley Hoff, that's my girl in LA. So I knew I was gonna like look sick. I feel like I actually looked amazing. And a lot of people are also talking about my hair. And I believe I did my own hair. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it was giving Tresemme. It was giving $100,000.
I feel like I need like a hair commercial after that.
I agree.
Yeah, like Tresemme, come find me.
I agree with that.
No, the makeup was slaying. So you're wearing like the most insane. You start off in like this.
Your costume was really huge because I saw some of the other costumes. They weren't like yours was like a mascot.
Yes. Oh my God. Justice for every mascot.
But I'm sorry. Like she was dressed to the T.
She had a purse.
She's like so fucking cute.
And if you really look up close, there are a lot of clues about me in the costume, like my pins and stuff, the purse. Like it was so cute. It's it's insane, the operation. I've never been on like besides for like, you know, doing a tour. I've never been on like a TV lot before. So they take you in, it's like so, you know, entourage. They take you in a golf cart everywhere, like to wardrobe, to vocal warm-ups. Shout out to Tim, my vocal coach. He's coached a lot of winners, and that's obviously why they paired him with me. Little did he know I was going to withdraw from the competition.
I'm withdrawing from the competition.
Oh, and by the way, they have the voice. It's so crazy, like the tech. They have the voice changer on your microphone. So really nobody heard me the whole time. I thought that was added after. No, the whole thing is really legit. Like they do not mess around there. They take it so seriously. And so I was like on the golf cart being taken to like vocal warm-ups and then like dress rehearsal. And they also like had made a special schedule for me to have feedings in between. So I was pumping and also feeding. Like Ben was coming with Rue. It was a lot.
It is a lot.
It was a lot. I'm so glad that I did it. And I literally like lived my dream of singing on TV. And then especially when I took the mask off, like by the way, did anybody notice like not me not opening my eyes the entire time? Like once the mask was off and they let you sing.
She's shy.
They let you sing one more time. I was actually being shy. I've never sung. Like I'm not a singer.
You would never know. The singing was insane.
Oh, that part I knew I was going to slay the house down boots on.
The song choice last night, which isn't usually in your repertoire.
So they sent me a bunch of songs and they were really like amenable. I'm so specific. You know, I have like 5 karaoke songs and I wanted to sing all of them. I really wanted to sing Valerie, but somebody had already sung it. And it's kind of like a Hallmark performance in the Masked Singer Hall of Fame.
Who was it?
I don't know. They were like, don't mess with it. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing it. So they recommend Unstoppable. And it's not a song I've ever sung. And so I was immediately going to be like, no. And Ben was like, okay, Cardboard Koji, give it a chance. And the thing is about these songs that like, that's what I really learned when working with like the vocal they arrange it. So if it's not in your key, like they make it in your key. So they were like, give it a chance. And during one of my like vocal training sessions over Zoom, like leading up to the show, they were like, just try it. We'll find the right key for you. And I knew instantly, I'm like, oh, slay the house down boots. Like I sounded so good. So that's why it's really important to be open to new things. But you know, my voice is so personal to me. And like my singing, I'm just like, I'm not a professional singer. This is just my hobby. And like, I take it so seriously. So I was glad that I tried something new because I thought I sounded amazing.
You sounded amazing, but also the song and the message. It's such an amazing song.
It's chilling.
That like hasn't been resurfaced in 10 years. Like when it came out, it was Unstoppable. And I'm so like, it was the perfect song for you vocally and also message oriented.
Well, it's not lost on me that I'm singing Unstoppable the night that I decided to stop, you know, singing
stop
in the competition.
The show, but Unstoppable
it was more than that.
Breastfeeder, Unstoppable Mama.
Mother, Unstoppable Businesswoman.
She's just doing Masked Singer on her way, like, you know, on her way.
Guys,
It's just a stop on the way.
when they told me I was doing it, my first reaction was like, obviously I'm not. Like, I'm not in a place to do it. And then everyone really rallied around me, Ben specifically being like, listen, Ben knows my dream is to sing. So like he was being like, you have to do it. And I was like, yeah, I have to do it. And leading up to the actual move, I was having so much anxiety. Like, you know me, I don't go anywhere.
No, and like it was literally days before.
Yeah, it was a real game time decision.
Yeah.
Like I almost pulled out at the 11th hour because I'm like, this is so crazy. Like I'm not going to take my whole family and breastfeed. Like we did a 6-hour flight. Like it was, the whole concept was so crazy to me. But I was like, you know what? I'm doing it like YOLO, true YOLO. And once I had gotten like 2 performances under my belt, I was like, you know what? I'm okay
I'm all
walking
set.
away. Mm-hmm. And yes, of course, it was nice of me to give some other people a chance because obviously I would have won. Let me tell you, they take it so seriously. I did not know one other person. I've been watching live with everyone. Like, I'm dying to know who's on my season. Okay, Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiffany Haddish. Like, kind of a big season for women in comedy.
Were the croissants revealed yet? Because I feel like I saw clues as to who they were, and I think that's who they are.
So I was being, like, I don't know if everybody else cares as much about the other contestants, but I'm also, like, I'm still me.
Right.
So, like, during dress rehearsals, like, you can kind of hear I'm listening so hard. I have this video. I have my head up against my wall. I shared a trailer. So the trailer's, like, split with a wall. But it's not like a real wall. I have my ear up so close. I hear this guy. I don't know who it was. I felt like it was an athlete because he was talking about how he's not like a professional singer. And Big Papi, who was like the famous, I want to say Yankee. He was just unmasked a couple of weeks ago. I think it was him. I don't know. I heard someone else. She's still in the competition. I'm not going to say who I think it is, but other people online do think that it's her too. I did hear the Chrisleys. And I was like, sorry, I heard the croissants. And I'm like, oh, that's the Chrisleys. They sang Jailhouse Rock. They had just gotten out of jail. The Chrisleys.
There's 2 of them.
There were 2 croissants. I figured it out myself. I was literally playing the game. I don't know who wins. I don't know who's still in the competition. Like, people online are guessing, and I have similar guesses. But I have no information. I have, like, no intel on
your fellow masked singers.
I'm dying to know who Pugcasso is because that's who I sang up against. People online say it's Matthew Morrison, and like you guys don't understand. I was in the same room as this person, but we were wearing our masks. So if I was in the same room as Matthew Morrison, like I will die.
I don't think it was Matthew Morrison. I saw some guesses, and then there was one that I thought was the most compelling, and it was some guy from Hamilton.
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think it's now Anthony Ramos or Court Overstreet.
Before they thought it was Court Overstreet, but his package like didn't.
I know.
Give Cord.
So I also think it's Court Overstreet, and I'm actually friends with Court Overstreet. I kind of just want to text him and ask, but like, if you don't understand, we're in the same room, we're like battling against each other, and we don't know who it is, and it's someone I know. I really want it to be Matthew Morrison, just for the lore. Like,
oh yeah, for
me.
the lore. So we'll wait to find out when he gets unmasked, or she.
No, it's a she. I mean, it's a he.
It is a he.
It's a he. Oh, and I have so many TikToks to post, you guys. Like, I was in the trailer, and I don't know. I feel like I might get in trouble. Like, I was filming so much. I mean, it's so secretive. They're dead ass serious about it. And I was like, I can't even make TikToks. I didn't ask. I just like filmed them, you know? Mm-hmm. I just wait for somebody to yell at me.
No, I feel like it's great. Once everything's revealed, like, I feel like it's pop off Queen Corgi.
Pop off Queen Corgi.
Queen Corgi.
I know that Robin Thicke had no idea who I was. Like, I know Rita and Jenny did. Ken, I just feel like is just happy to be there.
Ken just loves you and your voice.
And Robin, I feel like he's perfect at guessing like some of the actual like music people, especially like from like, you know, a little bit older. So I know Robin had no idea who I was, and he was just like happy like for me, you know, like he was just like, go girl.
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Go to your baby.
And I feel like we talk about The Masked Singer all the time because like famously I was asked to audition like a couple of years ago and they passed on me.
You were?
Oh yeah, I sent in a video.
Oh.
They were like, Masked Singer's interested. Can you send a video of you singing? And I was like, absolutely, say less. This was like 5 years ago. And then I never heard back. And they were like, yeah, they like went in another direction. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then, of course, it comes like at just an inconvenient time for me. And I could not pass up the opportunity. And I'm really glad that I did it. It was so crazy. It will go down in history like something I'll be telling my grandkids that I did. Like, it's so unreal.
No, and it was just so much fun for the community. Like, everyone...
that's, by the way, that's why I did it. Like, I knew when there was like rumors starting. I had hoped that when I was on the show, like a couple of toasters would be watching and like starting, you know, secrets about me on TikTok and stuff. And it happened in a bigger way. I didn't know people were going to figure it out so quickly. But like, I literally did it for the like, I'm a podcaster. People know my voice. Like, my voice is my trade. So I had a feeling people were going to figure it out and it was going to be like really fun for the toasters to play along. And so I really feel like I did it for the lore. I did it for the community.
No, you absolutely had to.
I had to.
Yeah. And for me, it's my new favorite show.
It's so good.
We need the costume. We need Queen Corgi.
I know. I was trying to like steal stuff from set, but when I went, they do this like post show interview where you just like talk about your experience and they have like all the masks ever. So it's like, it's an important part of their history. They don't like give it away.
Yeah.
I wanted my microphone. Like I couldn't take anything.
I understand.
Yeah.
But if they ever need to free up space in the storage room, please
We
send
need
us
Queen Corgi on the...
We need her. I love her.
She's so cute.
She's precious.
Oh, and she, like, I'm gonna cry, but she was obviously like a nod to Theo.
Of course.
So when they were asking if there were any animals that like mean a lot to me, I'm like, well, King Charles Cavaliers. And if they had made me a dog who's a King Charles Cavalier, that would have been too obvious. So instead of making me a King Charles, they made me a Queen Corgi. It's kind of brilliant. And they know we're obsessed with the royal family. One of our like viral moments is us dressing up as the royal family. So it was very much a nod to Queen Elizabeth. It was a nod to you, like my Queenie girl. Like you're so Queen Elizabeth. My purse and my shoes were so you. Like it was a nod to all things toast. They really, I feel like, handled my story so beautifully.
They treated your story with care and love. They really, and it's crazy that they do that for everyone.
I know.
It's so crazy.
Like, does everybody else get choked up watching their own packages? Like, I think so, right?
I'm sorry. And little Corgi?
No, that was actually too much. I hadn't seen that. So I obviously was there for my performances. I know what like the judges said. I knew what to expect from most of it, but I didn't see the packages. They had me record some like voiceover stuff. So I had an idea of like what it was going to look like, but I didn't know I was getting an AI generated like hub. Insane. Insane. So cute.
So cute. I keep looking at the picture and you take a better one. Like I have a picture on my phone, but I want a better one.
I'll ask them for like the HD. We have to frame that too. Stop, it's so cute.
Put it in the frames.
That's what the frames have been waiting for. Oh, and then the craziest part is at my room at Jackie's house. Obviously, I have like an ensuite bathroom. It's beautiful. You've made it lovely for me. And when you were redecorating it, you got like a piece of art for the bathroom. It's a picture of a corgi.
It's a King Charles Cavalier.
Oh, okay, it's a picture of a King Charles Cavalier dressed up as like a royal. It's wearing a crown, literally a cape. It's Queen Corgi. I have to post a picture on my Instagram, you guys. It's freaky. When I went to your house for the first time after having filmed that, I was like,
you're having flashbacks.
Who are you? Like, I'm the owner of this house. It's my husband. It's King Corgi.
Your husband is coming.
We have to film a TikTok with that thing. It's the craziest thing.
We will.
Where'd you get that piece of art?
Wayfair.
You've got just what I need.
Wayfair, you got just what I need.
And
that's also why you've been singing so much.
Of course. And I was like trying to leave like hints for everyone. Like
there were so many hints over the last from us in the show.
From my interview with Jenny.
Yeah.
We slayed. I just want to say, like, Taylor Swift could never do what we've done here.
Oh, my gosh. It's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure. Now, there's going to be a full episode. Okay, so we released an episode this morning. Yesterday, after all the chili talk, we did want to make a chili, and we got together to watch The Masked Singer, like my unmasking episode, so everybody's getting together. We had to make dinner. So we ended up, of course, making a chili. We vlogged the whole thing, our big night.
It's actually a hysterical vlog.
Something crazy happens in the vlog where, like, we're making chili. It's Jackie's recipe. It's Jackie's house. She, like, won't even let me do anything besides open cans. And 5 minutes after... we start cooking, Jackie realizes that she has a meeting. So she leaves me, like, we've already started. Like, the onions
I just, like, completely planned poorly. I don't know why I thought I had
to make the chili all by myself. I couldn't even open the cans. Like, it was insane.
25 minutes, but I had, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I made dinner all by myself. It was insane.
Yeah, and she followed, like, I had the recipe written down, so that's all she had to go on. It's kind of like Great British Bake Off. That's what they do. They get like a recipe that's kind of loosely written and you have to figure it out.
That's funny.
Yeah. They don't tell you like exactly how long you cook for, exactly how much. They're like, mix the flour and the sugar. And you're like, okay. But they're professional bakers. It was great chili bake off.
So that vlog is on Patreon. And then tomorrow we're asking people to submit questions about my experience on the show. And we're going to be here recording like a Q&A, answering everything from, BTS things, kind of some of the challenges I went through. I really don't want to get into it so deep, but like it was a very challenging time for me. Every time I talk about it, I start crying. So I'll talk about it on Patreon, but like very challenging time for Koji. I thought I was like, I don't know why I thought I was like immune to any like postpartum blues or anything or anxiety. I don't even know what to call it. But I was not okay. Like I was actually not okay. And like shout out to everyone at Fox, Haley, Zena, like Madison, Logan, the girls, like helping me out. Like everyone ushered me through. I think they could see I was not okay. And they really made it a wonderful experience for me. Like I look back on that time very fondly now, even though it was like a dark emotional time for me.
So you say Fox supports mamas?
Absolutely. I would say Fox supports mamas.
And women.
Yes, and everyone there was pregnant. When I saw like the Fox exec who I had never met, but I know she was like in charge, and she was pregnant. I was like, thank fucking God. Like, oh, and she was a swirly. She was a toaster, Haley. So I was like, I spoke to her this morning. Like, oh, I was feeling because
it's always a relief when you meet a swirly.
It's so true. Like
when you're in swirly hands.
Yeah, pregnant swirly hands. It's done.
The softest.
The softest.
Of them all.
So that will be coming to Patreon, but there's already a vlog up there. It is just a regular episode, even though like I'm having this huge moment. You know, it's always happens like on the toast where like, I feel like, what's the phrase? Like the more things change, the more they stay the same. I feel like so many times throughout history, we've had like insane, huge highs, lows happen on the toast, but we still have to like show up and do the episode, you know?
Yeah.
And that's today. It's like, what do you mean we're talking about things that aren't Queen Corgi related?
Well, you know what? Queen Corgi's in the stories because Queen Corgi's making news.
Okay.
So we are going to talk about her a little more, but we'll get into the stories to talk about her more, and then we'll talk about everything else. Claudia and I watched Chloe in Wonderland together yesterday.
We did watch Chloe in Wonderland. Sorry, the Tell Me Lies recap. Obviously, we were not watching Tell Me Lies last night.
Obviously not.
I'll try tonight. But tomorrow will be Traders recap. I am watching Traders
Tonight. Oh, it's one episode.
It's one episode.
Okay.
We'll stay on track. I think it's more important that we stay on track of our traders.
Traders.
You know who was liking my content last night?
Mora?
Did you see my close friend story today?
No.
Oh, I shared Colton Underwood was liking my reels like about the Masked Singer. Maybe he's on this season. Maybe he's Picasso.
That would be good for him.
Yeah, he gets casted all the time. Like,
I'm trying to think. Like we're not
I'm not pro Colton.
If he saw some of our clips, I don't know. I feel like sometimes in an episode, like we're anti and we're pro, like we argue both sides.
I feel like last week I went really hard, being like, I'm not about this man and his demonic behavior, and I reminded everybody about what actually happened between him and Cassie.
But like 2 weeks ago, we said he's playing the game amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Or maybe he's just a big Masked Singer fan.
He's incredible.
Maybe he's not a fan of me, he's a fan of Queen Corgi.
Queen Corgi, I love your work.
Cardboard Corgi.
Cardboard Corgi. No, she likes to spend.
No, she's very like luxe and elegant.
She spends. She drops coin.
I mean, you should see, first of all, I felt like, you know, in the Taylor Swift documentary, she has like that stage built just to rehearse in. It's like in I don't know where it is, like an airport hangar. They had one of those where I had to like practice all my choreography. It was so Eras Tour.
Your choreography?
My choreography, yeah, which was almost impossible to do.
Does Corgi like to pop and lock and jam and break?
As much as she can. Like during my first rehearsals, and I have all the videos. I wonder if I'm allowed to post them. They were like, can you move a little bit more? And I was like, no, like I'm sorry, I literally can't. So like a lot of my moves were just like walking, and I could move my arms. I could not move my legs. So it was a lot of like, but the legs, I had to do one kick. Yeah, of course. I had to do one kick and Unstoppable. And I swear to God, I thought I was going to the hospital. Like it was insane.
That is hysterical.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the story so we can talk about you some more.
I love that. I love when the pre-Fast 5 banner is a vehicle just to talk more about ourselves.
Without further ado, here are the Fast 5 stories that you need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you need to know are brought to you by Nutrafol. Women have been sold every miracle product under the sun, especially when it comes to hair. And, you know, we're promised quick fixes, overnight results. None of them actually last. And that's why Nutrafol truly stands out. Because it's not about hype. It's about committing to a simple daily routine that supports your hair health from within. So the results actually build over time. I've been so into hair care recently. I feel like the amount of time we all think about and money we spend on like skincare, hair care as you get older, like your scalp, your roots, your hair quality, it's so important. Nutrafol is the best. So Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand. It's the #1 hair growth supplement brand personally used by dermatologists as well. It is a hair growth supplement that is peer-reviewed, NSF certified for sport, and clinically tested to measure improvement in hair growth, quality, and strength. So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. They offer multiple formulas for men and women. They have a postpartum formula because a lot of women struggle with hair. Even if you've never had a hair issue like hair shedding or whatever, you'll get it for the first time.
It comes for all of us.
It comes for all of us. For me, it was when I lost a lot of weight. Like diet changes can be a huge trigger, environmental. There's sometimes no rhyme or reason, but they have a lot of different formulas at Nutrafol that will target the root cause of whatever your personal issue is. So whether you're getting the women's formula, the men's formula, postpartum formula, add Nutrafol to your daily routine. It's super easy. You can order online. There's no subscription needed. So let your hair be one less thing to worry about. See visibly thicker, stronger, faster growing hair in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. And for a limited time, they're offering our listeners $10 off their first month subscription and free shipping when you visit Nutrafol.com with promo code TheToast. That's Nutrafol, Nutrafol.com. Promo code TheToast. Thank you, Nutrafol, for being today's sponsor.
Thank you, Nutrafol.
You're welcome, Jutrafol.
So our first story, someone who needs no Nutrafol because she's furry as fuck, Masked Singer contestant
I was like me, right?
Queen Corgi shockingly withdraws seconds before elimination reveal. So what's so crazy is what you did was so unprecedented.
Yes.
You kind of like shook up the show.
I wasn't like aware at the time that it was like a huge deal. They keep saying I'm the first person to ever do it. I believe one or two people, I mean, there's 14 seasons. One or two people have done it historically. I said it on the show and I'll say it here again. Like I left to spend time with my family and like, you know, I felt like I was just missing. And it's crazy. They grow up so fast. Like I felt like he was so old then. Like 4 months, I was like, yeah, he's huge. He's 8 months now. Like I really, I know I made the right decision. Like that's how I haven't looked back once. I haven't like had one regret. Like I totally made the right decision. I got to do both, like live out my dreams, but also like prioritize my family and my babes. So yeah, not me like setting precedent.
Yeah, not you setting precedent. Like Ruby out in the streets of LA.
He loved it, by the way. Like he was fine. I was not.
You think he's an LA, California boy?
I mean, the
California
weather,
dreaming?
like that's why he loves it here. And that's why we literally haven't gone home. He's so outdoorsy.
Oh, that's so cute.
And he was like kind of living his best life in LA. Like, and shout out to Ben for just like being so supportive. I had to like before bed last night, it was kind of like we closed a chapter and I was like, by the way, thanks. Like, I don't know if I said that yet. Like he was literally being like primary caregiver, being so supportive, like driving me around, like just doing everything, coming to set for feedings, leaving, like really like A+ supportive partner. Cannot thank him enough.
Yeah. I'm just so obsessed with the whole thing.
No,
like,
it's
all of
so
the content
cute.
is so cute.
I know.
I can't stop watching the Unstoppable clip. But
Me
after
too.
Don't Rain on My Parade, I watched that a million times.
I think I watched Don't Rain on My Parade 10,000 times. I don't regret choosing that song, I just want to say, but I didn't really think about, I can't lie, up until I got there, I really thought I wasn't actually going to be like singing in the costume. I thought like I would pre-record it and slay the house down boots. But like having to do it in the costume, I feel like I didn't deliver my best possible vocal performance. And, you know, it's a deep cut. Like, yes, true artists and, you know, people with good taste know that song. But I'm singing on like a big network show. And the guy I was singing against sang Ordinary by Alex Warren.
Yeah.
Like everybody loved it. I wish I chose a little bit more of like a commercial pop radio hit. But it was true to me and it was my journey. But I do wish I maybe like, I don't know, I kind of wish I chose a different song.
Yeah, because you would have won your round, which would have like felt good because
Yeah.
it doesn't feel good to lose.
Yeah.
But I think...
But like not them putting me up against like the best singer. Like I feel like Picasso wins. Like that was kind of uncool of them. Why couldn't they put me up against the Chrisleys?
Especially if he's from Hamilton.
Yeah, like please, like
Or Glee.
someone was actually out to get me when they were putting me up against Picasso.
Maybe
it's
it
kind
was-
of like my episode of Say Yes to the Dress when they put me up against the girl who lost her house in like a flood.
Right.
Not cool. That was insane that they did that. I will never stop talking about that.
It is. If you just like watch...
If you watch half the episode, it's a good episode.
If you
watch
fast
the whole
forward
thing,
through anything that's not Claudia, not for any reason other
she
than
lost
like,
her whole
working
house,
for
including
Claudia.
her wedding dress. So they give her a free dress. But then they're so moved by her story, they pay for her whole wedding. And I'm over here in New York being like, I don't feel like this dress is nice enough. Like so obnoxious and jappy. Like, ugh. They did me so fucking dirty on the show. Messinger would never.
Messinger would never. But I feel like true like people who appreciate art, you know,
And theater and theatrics and music. Yeah, of course. It's like such
could
a...
see that yours was better.
And
Even
anybody-
the judges were shocked that you didn't win because it was fan vote. It was like audience voted.
Yeah. So I also think anybody who knows music, not to be obnoxious, like would know how much harder my song was to sing than his. So he's singing this like easy ass song in his costume and I'm singing this kind of power ballad, like one of the toughest, but only like true Barbara, Leah Michelle, like only the greats can sing that
Only the
song.
greats.
Sorry. Like
It's
that's
so true.
Not to toot my own horn, but like I deserve more credit.
It's so true. I'm looking at the rest of the people who are still in.
I have my theories on like who everyone is.
Oh, can we do it?
Okay. I think that
Okay, so first is Stingray.
I have no idea. There's a lot of people who like are oh my God. There are a lot of people who are like, I'm their target demo, sorry. And then there's a lot, like, there's somebody who's like a Motown singer. Like, I definitely don't know who that is. The athletes, I probably don't know.
Yeah, there was like a famous boxer who was unmasked week 1.
But I knew the Chrisleys. I didn't know Big Poppy. I can't lie.
I'm not
I knew,
seeing
I
a
could
Big
figure,
Poppy.
I knew Taraji P. Henson.
I don't see Big Poppy here.
Let me see.
We have David Ortiz.
Okay, that's Big Poppy. Are you okay? I'm like, did I make that up? No, I'm pretty sure he was there.
Oh, and he's not a boxer. He's a Boston Red Sox. But that's like...
I didn't say boxer.
I did.
Yeah.
But I just read Boston Red Sox as box. I feel
Oh,
that's
okay,
fair.
okay, that is fair.
Okay, so Stingray, you don't know. Snow Cone?
I'm pretty sure is Heidi Pratt.
Okay, yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Picasso.
I'm sticking with Court Overstreet.
I just want to say this Picasso costume
Is gorgeous.
Is gorgeous.
I know.
Next, Pangolin.
I don't know.
Owl.
I don't know.
High Voltage.
I don't know.
Galaxy Girl.
I think it's Ashley Simpson.
I think it's Bridget Mendler.
Oh, that's a good guess because like Galaxy.
And everything was like about space, and she like left.
And then
she was a
also
child
having
actress who left to become
yeah.
an astronaut.
Not actress though, child star. That's why I think it's Ashley Simpson.
But she was a child star who left to become an
Okay,
astronaut.
but last night's clue was that she dyed her hair to black from brunette to like leave her family behind. That's so Ashley Simpson.
Maybe Bridget Mendler did that in her personal life.
She didn't.
Crane.
No clue.
Eggplant.
No clue. That's a tough
That's
costume.
a crazy costume.
So on the doors of everyone's trailers, they have it won't say like Claudia Oshry. It says Queen Corgi and a picture of the costume. And like my trailer was nearby the eggplant, and I was like, thank God that's not me. Like that's insane.
Carrot.
24 Carat. Yeah, I don't know. That was somebody new from last night's episode, and that was I feel like Robin Thicke knew who it was because it's a Motown singer. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. And then Calla Lily. That's a beautiful costume.
I think Calla Lily is Teddy Mellencamp. She sang Fight Song,
Yep.
talking about like this health journey. And I know Teddy, I know that voice. She's also
You're right.
a podcaster.
I saw that clip
It's
and
Teddy
I saw
Mellencamp.
the clues,
Yeah.
and I agree. I think that's a good one.
Scarab was Taraji P. Henson. And then I forget what costume was, but that was Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, she was like Lee Lau.
Yeah, something like that.
Lee Hoo Hoo.
That was Tiffany Haddish.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
It's
kind
a
of
very
huge-
exciting thing.
I know. It's the craziest thing I have and ever will do.
100%.
It will go down like in 5 years. You know how we like look back and there's so many random crazy things we've done. Like remember when Kanye gave us his song to like premiere on the Toast, like
Yeah.
before he was Kanye. We've done so many crazy things, and I feel like we'll forget about this one. But like we need to add it to the list of. We need to start a list of crazy things we've done that we always forget about.
I'm happy to start a list.
Mass Singer is going to be one of them.
Okay, list.
And guys, sound
Crazy
off in the
things
comments because
we've
you guys remember better than us. Like, what are wild like toast things that we've like accomplished or done that we never talk about? Like the Kanye thing is crazy.
Yeah, Kanye closed on Sunday.
That was hilarious too.
That was not.
And I need people to sound off in the comments because I like that's the
Because
thing
we
don't
generally
remember
don't
them.
remember.
Yeah, I think it's our way of like dealing with whatever.
Yeah.
Anything else coming to mind?
No, I have to think about like things my friends text me about. They're like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Oh."
Yes, that's exactly it. Your
I
friends
guess that is a big deal.
My high school friend Anna was like, Claudia, are you on the show? I'm like, yeah. I hadn't told them.
Like for the last "Oh my God" was Zach when we got nominated for an iHeartRadio podcast award.
That's huge. Oh, I low-key have a Shorty Award. Like, I forget about that all the time.
Yeah.
I have been nominated for 2 People's Choice Awards, but I lost both of them. One time to Jacob Sartorius. So, like, seriously, don't talk to me.
What did you just say? Shorty
Award. Like, things that are a big deal, but we just, like, forget about.
Yeah, and also I think what happens is like we do something that we know is a big deal, but we have to do it in silence. We don't tell anyone that it's happening or that we got this. And then by the time it comes out, it's like, oh yeah, we did that.
Like, me, I was literally on the Masked Singer 6 months ago.
Yeah, so that was Masked Singer. We knew it was a big deal when you were doing it, but we couldn't talk about it. And now it's like, oh yeah, that did happen 6 months ago.
Yeah, I also just want credit for, like, how good I was, like, making up that lie. Oh, and my apartment flooding? Lol, it was fine. Like, it was such a crazy week because I moved apartments and then moved to LA for 2 weeks. And it's like, what's wrong with Koji? And I was like, well, I can't like pretend I'm like picking up and moving to LA if there's not something wrong in my apartment. My apartment's fabulous. There's no problem with it. I can't wait to get back there.
Yeah. Well, that's enough Masked Singer for now. We'll see.
I'm sorry I lied to you guys. I won't. I don't lie. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I try to be as open and honest
There was no
with
way
what I share here.
to not.
I had to.
Yeah.
And I also thought it was airing live. So I was like, how am I really going to convince people that it's not me if I'm in LA and it's airing live?
Yeah.
But no, it was better that it wasn't.
Yeah. More Masked Singer recap coming tomorrow on Patreon. Submit your questions, every little detail about Masked Singer, how Turdy pulled it off in the Patreon.
Yeah.
Next story, Kim Kardashian on Chloe in Wonderland. She finally reveals the truth, so she says, about behind the deleted party photos of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
We watched a whole episode, I think, with the exception of like the last maybe 10 minutes. It was only 37 minutes, and I feel like they should have released one banger episode, not 2 mediocre parts. Because the part that we watched yesterday was so boring.
I think it took us 4 hours to watch
We
it.
kept pausing. Like, it was so, we were just waiting really for the Meghan Markle thing. They did touch very briefly on Larsa, but like the whole thing with Kim, and I guess that's her, I think it's her personal philosophy. It's like nothing's a big deal. She doesn't like to make big deals out of things. So Larsa, love Larsa. You know, we just like, we're part, our kids are so close. Meghan Markle, oh yeah, she's fine. She's friends with mom. Everything is just like very
She doesn't want to burn bridges also.
which I respect. So don't like make it seem like it's this big ass juicy podcast episode. She said what the media had said at the time about those pictures of Meghan and Harry.
Yeah, so first she said a couple things. She said that whenever they post pictures from an event, they always get approval for everyone that they can post that photo of that person, which is like seems really like a kind and
Lovely
time-consuming thing to do.
They also, Chloe had said, like, we have ratchet pictures too. We know never to share those. These are just like the nice sort of event photography photos of everyone smiling.
They reached out. They said that they could post them. Then Kim posted it, and she said they must have forgotten that it was Remembrance Day and they didn't want to be seen at a party. Chloe was being shady.
Yes, she was.
Chloe was being shady and giving us a glimmer of the truth. She was like, but they were at Baby to Baby before. And Kim was like, yeah, well, that's a charity event and this was just like a party, so they didn't want to be like seen at a party on Remembrance Day. But within there's a lot.
Yes,
there's a lot for us to work with.
Kim also said, so, you know, they asked us to delete it. She actually didn't say that, but she inferred.
She said we were told that it was, this is the quote. We were told that it was totally cool to post, and then after it was posted, I think they realized it was Remembrance Day. First bit of shade, they forgot Remembrance Day when they like make it such a big deal. And they didn't want to be seen at a party, even though it's already up, you know, and then taken down. And then I think they realized like, oh, this was so silly. She said that going to the Baby gala earlier may have been fine, maybe not partying and dancing on the dance floor or whatever. So we took them down to respect Remembrance Day, she said to Chloe.
Yeah, so that's pretty much a confirmation that they were asked to take them down, because why, no offense, would Kim care about Remembrance Day? And then like how stupid it was because the pictures were already out and it became a bigger story that they were out on Remembrance Day when nobody even thought that. Yeah, I got the vibe that Chloe doesn't like Meghan, and they made sure to say that Meghan is friends with mom.
Yeah.
Not that like she's a family friend, the family. She said, you know, Meghan and mom have been friends for some years, to sort of like foisting the friendship onto Chris, which I thought was interesting too.
I felt like Kim was very diplomatic about it. She doesn't even want to burn the bridge with Larsa or Brittany Gaskell.
Yeah.
She's certainly not going to burn a bridge with the Sussexes and talk trash. Chloe gave us a bit more of a glimmer into like how they thought the whole thing was so stupid and performative, because you go to Baby, but you can't be seen here.
Yeah, Chloe was definitely like, I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but I know Chloe was like mad.
And I also know that like the way Kim said it was very kind, but like
it was annoying.
It was a drama.
Yeah.
Anyways, then Kim said, you've got to laugh at it, the situation sometimes, and just like lighten it up and be, if everyone's taking it the wrong way, like lean in. Kim said, I was like, we should do a full Skims campaign. Take the photo, even just us. Like, I'll shoot you at mom, you know, post it, and then delete it like 30 minutes later and then say, oh, sorry, I didn't have permission to post those photos for the campaign. She said the drama would have been received differently if they made it light and made it funny. She's completely right.
Yeah, even though that Skims idea is like a bad idea, and Meghan would never.
Well, they should have. That's a little too like silly, but if they did like a Skims campaign with Meghan, it would have like debunked the idea that they were all beefing. Skims campaigns are great for everyone. I'm sure they could have done something really tasteful. You know, Meghan has a certain look that like,
it doesn't have to be underwear. Like it could be pajamas.
It could be sweaters, crew neck sweaters, like something very Meghan. Belts, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been great and like sort of smooth the whole thing over. But Kim was also saying in a very polite and diplomatic way, like their PR is incredibly stupid.
This is proof of that.
And I think it's them like making bad choices. That to me is like the shock. It's like, you really thought that deleting a picture that was already up by the most followed woman in the world would somehow smooth over the fact that you went out on Remembrance Day?
And make people forget. Like, it's giving my first day on planet Earth.
No, it really is.
It's like, it's so dumb. It just like everything that any PR, it's always handled so poorly. And I feel like we just reported what they went through, like their 11th publicist in the last 4 years. And so it's clearly like them steering that ship. Because any person who's worked in publicity for more than one day would know, like, deleting a picture makes it a bigger thing. It's already out there. It's on Kim's Instagram. It's not on some like lowly friend's Instagram. Handled so poorly.
You just don't think like people at that level are going to be so amateur. Like,
amateur.
It actually
is shocking.
It confounds me. It doesn't make sense because she's a very smart woman
who's been in this business. It's not her first day. It's like she met Harry in a pub and she was working as a waitress. She has been in this business for 20 years.
And she's been at this level of Royal Plus
now for like 8.
I don't understand.
It's shocking. Amateur is the perfect word for it. Very naive. Naive
it's an
at best.
insult to the amateurs.
Yeah.
Like, to the point that it doesn't make sense.
Naive at best, negligent at worst.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so thanks. I'm glad that they addressed it.
Yeah, but that episode
was
was
the one
mad
thing-
boring. That Wesley Snipes story put me to bed.
Oh my God, the Wesley Snipes story. I don't really want to get into it too much because I don't want it to take up more of my life
than it already
did
has.
when I watched it. But what? Not even the story, like the fact
She was like, you have to tell your Wesley Snipes story. You really don't.
Let me tell you, I hate that form of conversation so much.
Tell that story.
Not even as a podcast, but like with friends,
Life.
when someone's like, oh my God, tell the story. Unless it just happened, when they're like, wait, tell this story. Like,
No. And like, you've been on TV for 20 years. You've been on Instagram. Storytelling is your life, and we've never heard the story. There's a reason.
yeah.
It was like the whole conversation about how Kim's like amazing at manifesting. Like, girl, miss me with that. Like, here's my list of 50 manifestations from an ex-boyfriend. Sense of humor. Like, girl, it was just like so low-level conversation.
And the Wesley Snipes
Yeah,
story,
Jackie's still at the restaurant.
and
yeah.
the Wesley Snipes story, I don't even think made Wesley look good.
What are you doing taking out an underage girl to breakfast? Like, it was weird.
And he was obviously doing nothing nefarious and just
No.
wanted to like tell this girl to stay out of the clubs. Like, your life is so just about to start. Like, you know.
Basically, Kim goes out in New York with her friend. She's not from New York, and she ends up at this like after party at an apartment. All of her friends, she gets lost. She's by herself. She has no money. She leaves this random apartment building, and she has no money to get home. She just has the address of her friend's house on her palm, and she's in the lobby, and she didn't know it at the time, but it's Wesley Snipes, and she's like, "Sir, like." I think he was getting into a cab or taking a car, and he was like, will you please drop me off at this address? And instead he like takes her to breakfast and says like, girl, you're on a bad path, and then takes her home. Weird story. Like, not the intended message, the intended effect was not received.
What are people saying about it?
They're not like,
Has Wesley responded?
part two like hasn't made as many waves as part one.
Okay.
They should have done one big ass
Well,
episode.
I keep seeing headlines, Wesley Snipes saved my life. That's like the
Oh,
quote.
and that's the other thing. He didn't save her life because she just needed to get home, and he took her out of the way to breakfast.
And she wasn't on a bad path. It was her first time going to a party.
It was daylight. Oh, right. It's not like he did save her from this dark path. She didn't drink then. She didn't drink after. She was not on this dark path. She just got lost. Like,
yeah.
it was not what. Yeah.
So yeah.
Weird.
So yeah. Are you ready for our next story?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber will perform at the Grammys.
First time in a while he's performed.
Justin Bieber will perform at the Grammy Awards this weekend. Alert, Grammys are this weekend. We were just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
The Recording Academy confirmed, marking Bieber's first time performing on music's biggest night since 2022. He is up for 4 Grammys this year, including Album of the Year for Swag, which was not Pee Pee Poo Poo after all.
No, it wasn't.
And that was his first album since 2021. He's also up for Best Pop Vocal Performance, Best Pop Vocal Album, and Best R&B Performance. Good for him.
So the headline here is Hailey Bieber's going to the Grammys.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I must watch. Taylor's not going, so like it wasn't my year to like tune in, to the very first minute to the last minute. If I was in the bed and it was on, like I'd probably watch it. Now I will be tuning in to see, I would like to see Justin perform. It's been a while. He had the tour and then he had the health issues. He ended it. I'd like to see Hailey. Who else is going to be there? Like, whose year is
Did we
it?
do Grammy nominations? Maybe
We did. It was a while ago.
Maybe you did them without me.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. Because can we go through them a little
yeah.
bit, like a little pre-Grammy show?
Whose like big year is it? Bad Bunny. It's like always his year.
Okay, the Grammy website doesn't work.
Sabrina, I think, is nominated for some stuff, but it's not like her big year either.
Greenie.
Whose year is it? I feel like it's going to come to me like when you pull it
When
up.
I say record of the year, Bad Bunny, Sabrina, Doechii, Billie Eilish. Oh, the songs are DTMF, Bad Bunny, Manchild, Sabrina, Anxiety, Doechii, Wildflower, Billie Eilish, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. I didn't know any of this. Luther, Kendrick Lamar, The Subway, Chappell Roan, Apata, Rosé, Bruno Mars. Song of the year.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's anyone's year. I feel like sometimes it comes in and there's somebody with like 2 people with huge nominations. Like, I feel like Sabrina's year was last year. Like Olivia Rodrigo had a year. Lizzo had a year. Billie, like who is it?
There's no clear front runner for me because the albums of the year nominees that like I listened to, which were Sabrina and Lady Gaga, Man's Best Friend, and Mayhem. I don't think they need to be out.
What other albums are there?
So Bad Bunny's album, Justin Bieber Swag, Let God Sort Him Out by Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Leon Thomas, Mutt, Tyler the Creator, Chroma Pacopia.
Yeah, it's feeling like Bad Bunny's year
Yeah.
with the Super Bowl.
Okay. I'll watch a little bit.
Yeah, I'll watch.
What's going on in the country category?
Probably a bunch of Luke Combs erasure.
For sure. Best country solo performance, Tyler Childers. Oh, Shabuzi, good news. Chris Stapleton, Zach Top, Lainey Wilson. Okay, whatever.
I bet Lainey Wilson wins.
Yeah.
So Haley's going to the Grammys. It's kind of like how Kylie's going to the Oscars. Just the girlies holding it down.
The girlies taking over.
The girlies like garnering good ratings.
The girlies going where no girlie has gone before.
Because who would want to go to the Oscars? Like, honestly, if somebody said, Claudia, I will give you a front row ticket to the Oscars. Like, I would go, obviously.
You can say no, but you would want to say no.
And I just feel like I really would not have a good time. Mm-hmm. Like, I look so boring the whole time. 3 hours, insufferable speeches. No thanks.
Oh, no. At least the Golden Globes, you get a meal.
No, and at
hot
least,
meal.
Actually, I guess you do get performances. You get performances at the Oscars, right?
That's true.
You get like 6 of the best song performances.
Yeah. So you would get Golden.
We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. I should have sang that on the Masked Singer. I should have sang that against Ordinary.
The season with
Golden. Rita Ora sang it, my queen. Like, one thing about me, you will not catch me saying one bad word about Rita Ora ever.
I don't think we ever have.
No.
I don't think we ever would.
I wish she ended up with Rob Kardashian, but other than that, like, it's fine.
It's not too late.
No, she married well. Like, she's fine.
It is too late. Our next story, Barbara Corcoran recalls faking her own death on her 70th birthday party. She said her friends found her dead in a coffin.
One thing about Barbara is, like, she's insane.
So she revealed all the details of the surprise funeral she arranged for her 70th birthday party during a conversation with Boardroom's Damian Scott on Tuesday. During their chat, the host asked her to tell him about the unconventional party that she threw and whether her guests really thought she was dead. She said, I had the best party of the century, no doubt about it. My friends were going to give me a surprise party and I got wind of it from my good girlfriend. She always spoils things. She just has a habit of doing it, Liz.
That's funny.
So when Liz told me they were planning a surprise party, I said, I'm going to turn the tables and surprise them. And she was in a coffin.
It's like that episode of Curb. Somebody throws himself like a fake funeral just to see what people say, and he's like upstairs live streaming it the whole thing. And like he wants to see the speeches. It's very funny because like the thing at a funeral is like FOMO, you know? Totally. Everyone in your whole life that you've ever known is there, like saying the nicest things about you, eating food, and like, I'm dead? I don't think so.
Do you remember that show from growing up? I think it was called Maybe It's Me.
No.
It was like on the WB. And like she had like a kooky grandma who like wanted to be alive for her own funeral because she wanted to hear what everyone had to say about her. So she planned her funeral while she was living. It was like a sitcom so that she could like hear the eulogies.
I've never heard of that show.
I mean, you were there. It was like a blonde girl.
Maybe It's Me?
It's such a deep cut. I'm actually ashamed that I remember.
Why? Your memory's impeccable.
Here, take a look around.
Like, you
wouldn't remember.
Oh, like the font is giving.
Maybe
like,
the grandma was giving Betty White. Can you see who played the grandma?
Okay, I've never seen this show in my life. What is this?
You have, but you were younger.
The grandma's not Betty White.
But is it Betty White vibes?
I believe she's the old lady from my favorite Ben Stiller movie, Duplex.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Duplex?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's about Drew Barrymore and Ben Stiller. They're like this couple is so in love, and they find this amazing duplex like for $0. They're like, how did we get so lucky? So they move into this like amazing brownstone duplex in Manhattan, and the reason why it's like so cheap is because the real estate broker is his grandma, like lives upstairs, and she's like the neighbor from hell, and they basically end up trying to kill her. Like, it's insane. It's such a good movie.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's like how your crazy neighbor could really drive you to the brink of like a manic episode where they end up, I think they kill her.
Oh, it's a murder. It's a murder?
Yeah, you would obviously like end up loving the Gran. Like, you have to watch a movie. You are the Gran.
This Gran is Ellen Albertini Dow. You would know her if you saw her. Yes, she's also in The Wedding Singer.
Is she from Duplex?
I'm looking. She's in Hannah Montana.
Who isn't?
Not another movie. Remember those movies?
That was such a crazy genre of film. Like,
I know.
Why were they doing all that?
No one did it quite as good as Not Another Teen Movie.
Agreed. But like that parody genre of regular movies, like Scary Movie, right?
Yeah, Scary Movie was, I think, the first. Okay. Our fifth and final story, Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi
are being so weird.
I tried to tell you guys last week. I feel like no one really was listening to me. And then this week I saw comments like, are you guys going to talk about Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi? I'm like, I rang the bell on it. I sounded the alarm. What more do you want from me?
So they're doing press. The movie, I don't know, is out, coming out, and they're just like saying a lot of weird things. And what sucks is that, like, first of all, did you see her wearing Victoria Beckham?
She looked amazing.
Like, this should be like a fun press thing that we're all like eating up. Like, she looks so gorgeous. He's so hot. They're just being weird, talking about like the filming experience and how it was like so sexy and delicious. And she sent the movie to all of her friends and they were like humping their couches while watching it. Like, Jacob is so everything. It's really weird. Like, please stop.
Oh my God.
But obviously I need to see the movie.
I want to see the movie too, because I like both of them as actors, and it's based on a great book. It seems to have gotten the royal treatment.
And like, justice for Olivia Jade, like, that's someone's man.
Justice for her husband and she's
father
a
of her child. Yeah, but also for Olivia Jade.
No,
because at least like. At least Olivia, at least Margot Robbie and her man, like, they are secure. They have a family together. Like, yeah, she can act weird, but that's who she's coming home to. Her and Olivia and Jacob are very much on the rocks. And like, I'm sure she's not feeling the most secure in her relationship. And now here's Margot Robbie.
But like, here's the thing. This is obviously a way of marketing the movie. Like, we're going to bring that same sexual, obsessed with each other energy, like, to the press junket, like Cynthia and Ari being best friends. I think that's real, but like best friends in real life, they're marketing the love story of the movie, which is their friendship. Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell attempted it with Anything But You. Question: how stupid do you guys think we are?
I mean, people do fall for it every time. I just want to say.
No, who's falling for this?
I don't think that they are in a relation or like having affairs, these two, though.
No, I don't think they're trying to tell us they're having an affair, but I think they're trying to like titillate us with all the sexiness. And it's like, you guys have partners, go home. Yeah. Just promote your movie and go home.
1,000%.
You don't have to like put on all this sex. Like, we don't care that much and we don't believe you. Yeah. And if you are telling the truth, well, then that's
disrespectful.
Weird. Yeah.
No, it's weird regardless. Like, the thing about Margot Robbie saying she hosted a friends and family screening for like her friends, and they were all like, she said, like, dry heaving at Jacob. Like, really, really weird.
So either you're turning it up and putting it on to like titillate audiences because like you think we need that because we don't just want to come see your movie.
Right. So your movie's not good is what you're saying.
Like, or you're being honest and that was like what everything was happening and you're telling us that and then you're weird. Yeah. So you're either rude or you're weird.
Yeah.
Pick condescending or weird.
Yeah. Patronizing or freaky.
That's so Hollywood.
Yeah.
Patronizing and freaky.
All at once.
Except for the set of The Masked Singer.
Of course, one of the most amazing workplaces. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, those are the Fast Five stories. Like, that's
And I feel as though you only needed to know the first one.
You did, but we have a job to do, and I feel like if we ever really start forsaking the Fast Five, like that's how it all goes to shit. The Fast Five keeps the wheels on this thing.
It's true. Even on days where it's like
there's no Fast Five.
No, or like how are we talking about anything besides X?
Yeah.
Even on days like that, like the wheels of justice turn slow.
Yeah, no, the Fast Five keeps this thing together. It's the glue that holds the show. So we do what we have to do.
Absolutely. And Barbara Corcoran, I'm sorry that happened to you.
We operate in fives.
So true.
We were just saying this.
Yeah. Fast Five stories.
5 Patreons a month.
When we like do an episode choosing our favorite X's of the year or whatever, we'll do like 5 songs or 5 albums. Yeah. We're just like.
We're a couple of 5.
And that's a magic number.
It's our magic number.
I'll leave you with this.
And you're our magic queen, Corgi. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, despite the fact that you were literally on national television last night.
Yeah, not me on network broadcast television.
Thanks for not forgetting us.
I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today.
Thank you, Queen
Octave
Corgi.
change. Shout out to my vocal coach, Tim, who gave me that.
He taught you that?
Yeah, he was like, I couldn't figure it out. He was like, we had to do it 1,000 times. And he was like, just do it. Like,
when I was listening to Sia's version today, I was disappointed.
It didn't hit, yeah.
In that way. I would like, a version on Spotify of Queen Corgi's.
Yeah, I wonder, do they put like your performance, like they're on YouTube, of course, but like, can you buy it on iTunes or whatever?
I need it on Spotify, so someone needs to work on that.
I'll burn you a CD.
Please.
I just want to say, like, shout out. The show has such a wide reach. Like, not my aunt texting me last night. You got to make a CD and sell it on your podcast. I do.
I mean, we've been talking about Toast Tunes forever.
I know. Like, we just have to do it.
2026 the year of Toast Tunes.
Tune in to find out.
Toast tunes in.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the Toast Online Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as podcasts and we're podcasts we found so Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Video, Castbox, all the places and a podcast and a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are. Oh, and if you didn't like my singing before, you're not gonna get me to stop singing now, because I am a singer on television and you can't tell me to stop because I have an amazing voice and America agrees. You'll have to put up with my singing for till the end of time. Yeah.
Ken Jeong's favorite singer.
That's my claim to fame. Love ya. Bye.
Love ya. Bye.